in the world. She says she's the GOAT. Katie Taylor might have an argument against that, but nonetheless, she's definitely one of the best women fighters in the world. And yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity here for Emma Kozin.
A two-time Olympic gold medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 15 wins, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. She is the 5-weight world champion, the 2-division undisputed world champion, the #1 pound-for-pound female fighter in the world, the current WBO light heavyweight world champion.
And now, please welcome your WBA, WBC, and IBF world middleweight champion, Claressa Shields.
Please welcome WBC, WBO super middleweight champion of the world, Franchón Crews-Dezurn.
When Claressa Shields and Franchón Crews-Dezurn step into the ring, it isn't just another championship bout. It's the culmination of one of women's boxing's fiercest rivalries. Both fighters are pioneers, both undisputed champions in multiple divisions, and both determined to prove who truly rules the super middleweight era. Shields, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, built her legacy on dominance, speed, and ring IQ rarely seen in the sport. From the moment she turned professional, she bulldozed through divisions, collecting belts and breaking records inside organizations like the World Boxing Council and International Boxing Federation. Her style is surgical. Fast combinations, sharp counters, and the ability to control distance with absolute authority. She doesn't just win rounds. She often makes elite opponents look ordinary. Across the ring stands Crews-Dezurn, a fighter forged through adversity and grit. Unlike Shields' amateur dominance, Crews-Dezurn's path to the top was built on resilience. She developed into a relentless pressure fighter, known for her physical strength, inside work, and refusal to back down. Where Shields relies on precision, Crews-Dezurn brings intensity, pushing forward, throwing heavy shots, and turning fights into battles of will. Their rivalry carries history. They first met in the amateurs, where Shields emerged victorious, and that result has fueled Crews-Dezurn ever since. Every encounter since has been layered with pride, unfinished business, and a desire to rewrite the narrative. For Crews-Dezurn, this fight represents redemption. For Shields, it's about reaffirming supremacy. Technically, the matchup is fascinating. Shields operates best at mid-range, where she can unleash rapid combinations and pivot out of danger. Her defensive awareness allows her to avoid prolonged exchanges, frustrating opponents who rely on pressure. Crews-Dezurn, on the other hand, thrives in close quarters. She looks to cut off the ring, trap her opponent on the ropes, and make every exchange physical and punishing. Power versus speed, pressure versus precision, heart versus technique. Another critical factor is conditioning. Both women are known for strong gas tanks, but they use their endurance differently. Shields maintains a steady, disciplined pace, conserving energy while piling up points. Crews-Dezurn expends energy aggressively, aiming to break opponents mentally as well as physically. The mental game may be just as important as the physical one. Shields carries the confidence of an undefeated champion accustomed to controlling every fight. Crews-Dezurn enters with the hunger of someone who believes she has been underestimated for years. That dynamic creates tension before the first bell even rings. Beyond personal pride, the stakes are historic. Women's boxing has surged in visibility, and a super fight like this represents a showcase for the sport's elite level. Titles, legacy, and pound-for-pound status all hang in the balance. By fight night, the atmosphere is electric. 2 champions, 1 ring, years of rivalry distilled into a single contest. The question isn't just who wins. It's whether technique will outclass pressure or whether relentless aggression can finally topple one of boxing's most dominant champions. From the opening bell, the tactical battle between Claressa Shields and Franchón Crews-Dezurn unfolds exactly as expected, yet still delivers surprises. Shields immediately establishes the center of the ring, snapping out quick jabs and fast combinations, testing distance and timing. Her footwork keeps her just outside danger, forcing Crews-Dezurn to reset repeatedly. Crews-Dezurn responds by pressing forward, cutting angles rather than chasing. She attempts to crowd Shields, throwing hooks to the body and looping shots upstairs. Early round become a chess match. Shields scoring clean, visible punches. Crews-Dezurn landing heavier blows when she closes the gap. As the fight progresses into the middle rounds, physicality increases. Crews-Dezurn begins to have moments in the clinch, leaning her weight and digging to the body. These exchanges slow Shields slightly, disrupting her rhythm. However, every time the action returns to open space, Shields' speed advantage becomes clear. Her combinations land in bursts, 3, 4, sometimes 5 punches before sliding out of range. Defense plays a crucial role. Shields' head movement and anticipation allow her to avoid many of the power shots coming back. Crews-Dezurn absorbs more clean punches but continues advancing, showing remarkable durability and determination. The crowd senses the tension rising with each round. In the championship rounds, fatigue becomes a factor. Crews-Dezurn's pressure remains, but her output dips just enough for Shields to regain full control of distance. Shields increases her punch volume, mixing body shots with straight rights, accumulating points while limiting risky exchanges. Yet Crews-Dezurn refuses to fade quietly. Late surges bring dramatic moments, heavy hooks, clinch battles, and exchanges that briefly erase the technical gap. These flashes remind everyone why she is a champion in her own right. When the final bell sounds, both fighters raise their gloves, knowing it delivered a high-level, hard-fought contest. The result ultimately hinges on scoring criteria: clean punching, effective aggression, ring generalship, and defense. Shields' accuracy and control likely carry significant weight, but Crews-Dezurn's pressure and toughness ensure the fight remains competitive on the cards. Beyond the outcome, the bout's legacy is undeniable. It showcases the depth, skill, and intensity of elite women's boxing, proving that these matchups belong on the biggest stages. For Shields, victory reinforces her claim as one of the greatest female fighters of all time. For Crews-Dezurn, a strong performance cements her status as an elite rival capable of pushing the champion to the limit. In the end, this super fight is more than a title defense or a revenge attempt. It's a defining chapter in the evolution of the sport, a battle between two trailblazers whose rivalry elevated women's boxing to new heights.